Hello everyone, welcome to Sujitra's online reading channel. Today we are going to see in the Krishna series Krishna and Shishupal and what really happens in the episode. Meanwhile, one of Shishupal's spies reported him, Lord, Emperor Jarasandh is no more. He has been killed. Shishupal's heart shattered into pieces on hearing this news. Though it was Bhima's work, the actual culprit was Krishna. He revealed Jarasandh's secret to him, continued the spy. What? Bhima, the son of my mother's sister, killed him. But what enmity he had against the emperor, exclaimed Shishupal. The spy then narrated the whole story, how Bhima succeeded in killing Jarasandh. After pondering over the matter, Shishupal came to a conclusion. He thought Yudhishthira is successful and virtuous king. I should become his vassal. So when Bhima arrived at Chedi, Shishupal himself went to the palace gate to welcome him. Surprised by the warm hospitality he got, Bhima stayed at Chedi for a month. When all the Pandava brothers had returned, having brought all the major kingdoms under their rule, some willingly, some by force, Yudhishthira set a date for Rajasuya Yajna. At last the auspicious day arrived. All the kings visited the palace of the Pandavas. Shishupal took the seat that was assigned to him. The great priest guided Yudhishthira through the ceremonies to the final day when the som juice was extracted. The royal priest said to Yudhishthira, now you have to decide whom you will honor first in this assembly of sages and kings. Yudhishthira was in a fix. He was not able to decide whom he should give the honor. Suddenly, the youngest Pandava, Sahadev, stood up and said, I think this honor should be given to Krishna only. At this, all the kings shouted, yes, yes, it should be Krishna. Yudhishthira proudly announced the suitor of the honor, Krishna. Yudhishthira washed the feet of Krishna with water and, as per the custom, sprinkled the water on the heads of Draupadi and his brothers. As the crowd cheered loudly, Shishupal got enraged. He could not bear to see his biggest enemy receiving the highest honor. He stood from his seat and shouted, stop all this at once. How can all the elders in the assembly succumb to the whims of this cowherd? All the people present there were stunned to hear this. How can you honor this Yadav who with his brother is engaged in terrorizing the virtuous kings? He with his people is living in an island which has no Brahmins and no Vedic studies, continued Shishupal. How can this cowherd be worthy of this supreme honor? I don't understand this, shouted he. Yudhishthira thought, why is Krishna not stopping this lunatic? Krishna remembered the promise which he had given to Shishupal's mother, his aunt. Shishupal was the son of the king of Chedi, King Damghosh. When Shishupal was to be born, King Damghosh and his queen were very happy. After worshipping to several gods and keeping numerous fasts, their only wish was coming true. But what should have been a joyous event turned out to be a nightmare. The queen gave birth to a son with 4 arms and 3 eyes. King Damghosh and his queen freaked out on seeing the baby. King Damghosh and the queen were about to abandon the child when a flash of light appeared and a voice echoed according to which the boy was destined to get killed by the hands of someone great. When the queen asked about the slayer, the voice said the child's 3rd eye and the extra arms will vanish when he is placed in his lap. After that, the flash of light vanished. Couple of months after this incident, Krishna and Balaram went to Chedi to meet their newborn cousin, as the queen of Chedi was their father's sister. As soon as the queen was about to give the baby in the lap of Krishna, its third eye vanished. Delighted to see her son's face normal, the queen placed the baby in Krishna's lap. At that very moment, the arms also fell off. For a moment, the queen was in a joyous moment. The very next moment, she remembered what the voice had prophesied. She thought, Krishna, is that you, the slayer of my baby? Oh, what should I do? Krishna's aunt pleaded him to promise that he will pardon any offense made by Shishupal. Krishna replied, for your sake, I will pardon his offenses 100 times. So don't grieve and be happy. Now Krishna was counting every abusing word which Shishupal was uttering in the assembly. The Pandavas could not bear this humiliation of Krishna, and drawing their swords out, they charged at Shishupal. Shishupal again shouted, shame on you, Kshatriyas! You drew your swords to save a member of the Yadav clan. Just then Krishna stood from his seat. The next moment his Sudarshana Chakra appeared in his hands. He said to everyone, nobody will touch Shishupal. He is destined to die at my hands. According to the promise given to his mother, my aunt, I have pardoned Shishupal 100 times. His time is up. When Shishupal heard this, he began to tremble with fright. The next moment, Krishna released the Sudarshana Chakra, which separated Shishupal's head from his torso. Thus, Krishna ended the life of one more evil soul from the earth. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and Shishupal also dies. So tomorrow I will come up with the next episode. Until then, see you all. Bye bye. Thank you. This is Sujitra. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, as I will be uploading a new episode every day. Thank you.